Hello, 7th grade students. Today our lesson is about China between now and then. So let us start taking the reading lesson about this text about China between now and then. So let us start. China between now and then. The culture of China is quite unique and special. It contains wonderful and delightful arts and customs, as well as very interesting ways of life. Yet, there is one aspect of Chinese culture that truly sets it apart from other cultures and countries. The tie between old and new. Chinese life and values have attracted much attention from all over the world in all aspects. Western societies may find the Chinese living style of the East quite peculiar and difficult to understand, but that hasn't stopped anyone from trying to experience and live this fascinating lifestyle. In study and pursuit to find out why the Chinese are the way they are, Chinese traditional clothing could always be examined. An outstanding characteristic of traditional Chinese clothing was not only the external expression of elegance, but also an internal symbolism. Each and every piece of traditional clothing communicated a vitality of its own. Variety and consistency in clothing were roughly established by the era of the Yellow Emperor and the Emperors Xiao and Chang. But about 4,500 years ago, remains of woven silk and ancient ceramic figures further demonstrate the sophistication and refinement of clothing in the Chang dynasty. The Chang Pao costume is a one-piece garment extending from the shoulders all the way to the heels. Typical of this type of clothing were the wide and voluminous sleeves and a very loose fit. Tunic and trousers of tunic and skirt utilized a very minimum number of stitches for the amount of cloth used. Darker colors were favored over lighter ones in traditional formal Chinese clothing, while the lighter colored clothing was worn more frequently by the common people for everyday and around the house use. The Chinese associated certain colors with certain seasons. Green represented spring, red symbolized summer, white represented autumn, and black symbolized winter. The Chinese are said to have a fully developed system of matching, coordinating, and contrasting colors and shades of light and dark in apparel. Now, festivals. The Lantern Festival ends the Chinese New Year season. The Lantern Festival was first celebrated during the Han Dynasty. During this festival, everyone carries colorful lanterns and gathers in a public place to have a lantern fair. It's also a time to eat rice dumplings, which symbolize family unity. Today, Today, fashion designers use a mixture of traditional and modern ideas to create new fashions. The lifestyles of the Chinese people have changed, but the importance of traditional festivals in their lives has not faded. Along with these major festivals, many other traditional festivals are observed in modern China. They demonstrate the importance of the place and show how tradition and longing for pastimes occupy the life of the Chinese people. Besides the ethnic, geographic, historic, and linguistic ties that unite the Chinese, traditional festivals are one of the strongest bonds reinforcing the culture identity of the Chinese. Thank you so much.